women too often seek to re-establish one-sex groups in middle age. For them, however, there's a stronger urge to express the caring, nurturing side of their personalities. Their deep-seated maternal feelings now find a valuable new outlet through good works and charitable organisations, as with these women who are organising aid to the children of war-torn Bosnia. Like men at their sporting events, women also enjoy less solemn, more entertaining gatherings. Whereas in the West, male friendships tend to be reinforced over a glass of beer, in Yemen they're bound together by the narcotic juice of the ghat leaf, taken from a plant which is cultivated all over the country. The plucked leaves are stored in the cheek and the juice is slowly sucked out. Ghat chewing sessions take place most afternoons in the top rooms of Yemeni homes, and they last for several hours. To the accompaniment of the lute, the men discuss politics or personal problems. It's at these sessions that marriages are arranged or business deals sealed. Ghat is also used to mark important ceremonial occasions. No wedding, funeral or birth would be complete without it. Death has been described as the great leveller, but at the end of our lives, there's one last opportunity for human societies to signal their different attitudes towards males and females. Death may be genderless, but some of the rituals of death are not. In Greece, it's the women who sing laments to the dead. While others may forget, they keep alive the memory of deceased family relatives. When a woman's husband dies, she wears black and will continue to wear it for the rest of her life. It's exclusively a woman's job to tend to the spiritual side of both life and death. The woman tends the graves. She cleans them and adorns them with flowers. She lights the candles which perpetuate the memory of the dead. Just as in life, the woman has been the nurturer, the carer. So too in death, she nurtures the dead. In India, after the death of their partner, men and women are expected to behave in very different ways. In earlier times, a Hindu widow threw herself on her husband's funeral pyre. This was called sati, and this shrine in Rajasthan commemorates a woman who killed herself here in 1972. The last act of sati was in 1987, when a 16-year-old girl died on her husband's funeral pyre. Here at Varanasi, on the holy river Ganges, Hindu widows still perform ritualistic prayers in which they ask to die, because without their husbands, life is meaningless. Although the cruel practice of sati has been outlawed, their culture has given them nothing to replace it. So once they're widowed, they have no position in society, no role to play. They can now outlive their men, but they're forbidden to remarry. And for many, this means destitution. They're forced to live in ashrams on the banks of the river, where they devote themselves to a life of prayer. Indian women are traditionally renowned for their beautiful, long-flowing hair, but when they're widowed, they deliberately shave their heads to look as unattractive as possible. Some recite the Hindu rosary, counting its 108 beads one by one. The women pray to the Hindu gods, asking for release from their final days of hardship. As the burning sun dips into the Ganges, drawing a brief veil over the misery of the widows of Varanasi, somewhere else it's just starting to rise again, bringing life and warmth to a new generation as the great human cycle, full of playful optimism, begins all over again.